project for Diemond dies, and I am going to share a layout that I created as well as a short photo collage of how I created this little shaker down here in the corner. So if you haven't checked out Diemond Dies lately, please go check them out. You can find them on Facebook, you can find them on YouTube, you can go to their website and look at their awesome store. I'll leave those links for everything below. The dies that I'm going to use today, I'm going to use the Realistic Roses die again. I love this die. And if it's, I know last time I did a video it was out of stock, but Dee said it was going to be back in stock soon. So I'll check and leave the link below for the Realistic Roses die, but I'll let you know if it's in stock or not. And if it's not, then go check back often because she does get things back in stock quickly. I'm going to use the Flourish die, and I'm going to use this nesting die again because I absolutely love it. And this is what I'm using to create the little shaker, and I'll show you that. So this is the layout that I created, and this layout is using the Spring Jubilee collection from Pink Paisley. It's an older collection, and I kind of stumbled across it when I was going through some of my papers, and I loved the fun bright colors. And I don't normally do a lot in fun bright colors, but I do love them, and I'd like to start trying to do more because it's fun. It's fun to work with. So the color scheme here is, like, as you can see, like pinks and teals, and there's a little bit of like a neutral tone in there in places. And I'm happy with the way it turned out. I did start with a 12 by 12 sheet, and I cut 1/4 inch off lengthwise and widthwise. That way if it goes into a scrapbook pocket, like a clear pocket sheet, it will fit, because if it's too thick and you leave it as a 12 by 12, it's not going to fit into those clear pockets, which you guys probably already know that. So I cut a little bit off the sides, I distressed the edges. I did cut a square out of the center, because if you're not gonna, see the middle, there's no reason to waste that paper. And then I flipped it to create this square here with like the newsprint on it. And then this was just a different paper from the collection. I cut out a lot of different squares and rectangles and crumpled them up and distressed the edges to create that layered look. And a lot of these cutouts on the side, I cut a lot of these out from the paper collection. These little butterflies, these little stems here, there's a little bird cage back here with a branch. All of that was cut out from the paper collection, along with these little flowers down here. I used the Flourish dies here to just add some interest to the flower clusters. I have a few of the Realistic Roses, some roses made using the Realistic Roses die, kind of popped in with some other flowers that I had from Wild Orchid Crafts. And I love the way those flowers look. They're my favorite. If they add just such a nice touch to your projects. And I love the way they look. So let's see, I have just 3 of those Realistic Roses. I have the flourishes here coming out of the little flower clusters. And then the other die I used, like I said, was that nesting die. And I created a little shaker kind of element over here. And I'm going to show you with photos how I created that. But essentially I used 2 dies. I used, I believe it was the 4th largest and the 5th largest. And I put them on my plate, and I kind of pressed them down. And because there's a little bit of sticky on the back from this, they stuck down to that plate, so I didn't have to move them every time. Because if you just put down one, you're going to get a solid shape, and I wanted to get this, the outline of the shape. I did cut about 5 layers of a lightweight chipboard using these dies. I did run it through my die machine about 3 times back and forth to cut through the light cardstock. I also cut out a little piece from the paper collection to put on top. And then I cut out just one of the 5th largest of the paper collection to put on the back. So if I hold it up to the side, you can kind of see, I don't know if you're able to see that or not, that it's pretty thick with chipboard. And I'll show you, like I said, I've got photos on how I created that. I also included just some different laces that I have on the side, and I have some little tool bows that use 2 of the colors that are predominant in the layout, the teal and the like pinkish color. And I thought the little bows turned out really cute. And I've got some little lace down here. And I think that's everything on my layout. So definitely stay tuned after this. I'm going to have, like I said, photos that explain kind of like a little photo tutorial on how I put this together. And I'm going to link below a video that I got my inspiration from for this little shaker. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Don't forget to check out Diemond Dyes. I'll link all of their information below. You can still use the code ThanksGisela to save 10% on your order and to get free shipping on any orders over $35, and that is worldwide free shipping. So go check them out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.